What's up, Juventini? There's not much in the news today, but it's all heavy. We've got futures all in question. We're going to take a look at the rumor mill with Douglas Luiz, Federico Gatti, Attic Milik, and even Kolo Muani. But apparently the heaviest of them all is the decision at coaching position. And apparently it has been made when it comes to Thiago Motta. And we might have the reason as to why Juve is dragging this thing out. But apparently Mancini has an agreement with Juve. We are going to go through all the details right now. I'm Berto. This is the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. It's March 22nd. Let's rock with the news. The futures at Juventus. These players, what is going on? Douglas Luiz, he continues to have Premier League interest. All right, Nottingham Forest is now the latest team linked with him, and there was several trying to make a move in January. What's rumored to be coming up and become an option for Juventus this summer is a loan with obligation to purchase for Douglas Luiz. All right, so his future still very much in question and being portrayed as it being away from Juventus. Let's see what goes down. We've heard for a while now about Juve's interest in Victor Osimhen. Of course, that'll be tied to Champions League qualification. But we've also heard a lot about Manna wanting to bring in Federico Gatti. Obviously, it was only a matter of time before the two were put together and Gatti used to help the deal to bring in Osimhen. However, today we hear Gatti will not be used in order to help the Osimhen deal should we chase Victor Osimhen from Napoli. So now we get to Attic Milik. Nobody's seen this guy forever, all right? But apparently there are going to be discussions very soon to break contract and terminate the contract. His time appears over with Juventus. Kolo Muani started off red hot. It has been quiet since. Nobody's really blaming the player, but more so our coach, our system, because nobody is really thriving. However, his future apparently, obviously, is tied to Champions League qualification. But not only that, potentially Thiago Motta. As it was said, Thiago Motta was big on pushing for Kolo Muani to come in to Juventus. Everything is up in the air, including Thiago Motta. However, today we hear that the decision has been made, and that decision is to fire Thiago Motta after the Genoa match. All right, now there is so much speculation as to why on earth would you wait? Why are you dragging this out? Why even let him coach another game if you've already made that decision? Well, apparently to fire Thiago Motta, it's going to be 15 million euros. That's it, with him and his staff to say goodbye. Apparently there are rumors stating that the next quarter begins April 1st financially, and if they hold on and get it into that window, they can offset the cost because you are going to go into that next quarter with June where there will be an early mercado where Juve can offset the cost and make it a wash. If they do it now, it falls into this current quarter and they don't want to see that hit. So again, going back to finances, but apparently the decision has been made and Motta will be let go. Now you get to Tudor. There are certain outlets claiming he is still at the forefront for Juventus, ready to step in after that Genoa match, but other sources claim it's Mancini. And some say that there have been so many negotiations, they have apparently found an agreement, and that is a 4-month contract between Juventus and Roberto Mancini. That 4-month contract includes Club World Cup, but there is an automatic renewal if he reaches Champions League qualification for next year. But they do not state what the terms would be for that automatic renewal. Is it 2.5 years that most outlets are reporting is what he wants? Hey, would you do this? Would you go this route? I'm still not confident in even this automatic renewal and committing should we reach that Champions League target, because we might have better or more impressive candidates coming open in the summer. For me, It's come down to the point. Get rid of Thiago Motta. Just bring Brambilla up. Move him up to finish the season. We're talking about 9 games, and his assistant can carry on with next gen. That's my call. I'm still not in favor of this, but you guys know the drill. Mancini on a 4-month contract with automatic renewals should we reach Champions League. Are you in or are you out? What do you think about that and all the news you just heard? You know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC army, but let's mix it up in the comments. Tomorrow morning, we're live tackling everything that's gone on this week. It's myself, it's Lex, and it's Omar. Hope to see you all there tomorrow. Till then, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.